Welcome back to episode 3, video 3 of Project Bob. And as you can see, nothing happened here because most of the changes are right here, actually. Yes, I've decided that I'm not going to go with a very traditional map. I'm going to go with just this little thin thing and just let everyone duke it out on here. So there's really not much to show you. Yeah, just this. This is the map right here, and I'm actually just kidding. No, this isn't part of the map. That's just a little marker for me to kind of follow to get to and from the lobby area to the map. The map is actually over here. I've come up with a theme, and I was trying to get some ideas, and I kind of got one. I was kind of inspired a little bit, and I think I'm gonna try and follow a theme with all my maps. This one here, I don't know if it's obvious or not. I'm not the world's greatest builder, but I was trying to kind of model this after the Great Wall of China a little bit. I don't know if it's very clear, but that was my inspiration when going into this, and I think I'm going to try and go with the theme of ancient wonders. So, yeah, the other maps are going to be some kind of ancient wonder, whether it's like a pyramid of Giza or Stonehenge. Even like if it was like a castle, maybe, I don't know. But this is the Great Wall of China. I was inspired by that, and I think it turned out great. It definitely took me a while to get everything right, to get an idea for a map. I do have some really cool ideas that aren't ancient wonder themed, which is why I don't know if I'm going to stick to that theme. But for right now, this is it. You'll notice that I have some dirt blocks. That's really not part of the map. That's just to mark down where a potential spawn point is going to be. And that's primarily just for TDM purposes, just so there's different spawn points and you really can't get spawn camped. People can't just camp at your spawn, just go elimination spawn points really won't matter nearly as much. That's just mainly for TDM to kind of help me gather my thoughts. But yeah, you can see I have little rings. I have the different colors just to represent each team, just so I want to kind of make these maps where the team colors are incorporated into the map a little bit. It's just a nice little touch that I want to do. So you'll see that there's these four huts are all the same. I'm gonna walk you through the map right now. You'll see that you can come down here. This is gonna be where the team initially spawns in. Will be like this area right here, or maybe even up here on the roof. I don't know. I think I'm leaning more towards right here, or maybe even on these corners right here, because they're nice and big. I originally had it in there, but I think I might do these corners now, where this might be the blue, that yellow, that green, that red, maybe. But and originally when I was making this, I kind of wanted to just do the wall where people were fighting on the Wall of China itself, but I realized that I had all that space in the middle, and I kind of wanted to make it a little bigger than just, and a little more exciting than just a ring. So in order to get people to go down there and fight, I changed it up from my original design, because originally that was going to be closed off and you were just going to be able to jump up from there or you're able to like just jump on here onto the grass and onto the grass back up. And I kind of changed it from that because I kind of want to encourage people to, get off the wall and go into the middle and kind of be able to like give them options pretty much. Because if it was just a straight wall, and the more I thought about it, if it was just a straight wall around, it's really not going to be too exciting. There's really not too many options that you can do, which is why I tried to make it look like the wall kind of crumbled down on the corners there. And I also added a little gate doorway to kind of get back up onto the wall. And I put a little, I guess, temple, Chinese temple thing in the middle there, which I honestly think turned out amazing. I really like how that turned out. But like I was saying, you have these little huts. You can go up on the roof, and I'm going to pull out a bow just to kind of show you some kind of bow shots you could get. So while you're up on the roof, I originally was going to keep this closed off, but then I kind of came up here, and I kind of looked out and looked across at the temple thing and realized the kind of shots you could get. And I kind of realized that it might be beneficial to actually let people come up here and be able to shoot. And of course, there is really only one way up. However, keep in mind that someone on the other team could possibly spawn up here, which is why a spawn point is here. I might try to come up with a secondary way up, but as of right now, I kind of like how it's like a nice little campy spot, but it's not too campy. Because, I mean, you can try and pick off people from the other towers there. You could try and pick them off from right here. And you kind of get a nice little, almost, you're not too much higher than this. And the other cool thing is that with these vines, is that you can actually climb up these if you're not getting shot at. And you can kind of sneak up here and you kind of get some really nice shots off, but again, you're kind of just open. It's only on the sides where those vines are, so like you wouldn't really be able to do that on this side, for example. Let's see if I can get up there. Yeah, so yeah, that's something to keep in mind. And something I just had. What else? Oh, yeah. So, you're on the roof. You can go up there. It's a pretty neat sniper's nest. Or you could come down here through the gate and into the middle area. Right now, there's a little pond here, just decoration, and instead of having to go around, I have these little things where you can just kind of parkour across. And like I said, I'm designing this with TDM and elimination in mind. So, it might be beneficial to actually come in the middle, try and, hunt people down later on in the game. Or if you want a quick start out, to try and get an advantage by coming over here to get people coming down one of the walls. I made it where if you're able to parkour a little bit and you'll be able to do it, it's really not too difficult of a thing. I didn't want to make it too cumbersome, but it's just there kind of to spice things up, and you can even jump across it this way. That way, it's not like you have to go all the way around and take more time. If you want to be safe and you don't want to fall in the water, you could do that. But if you're trying to get somewhere quick, from side to side quickly, you can potentially parkour all the lakes. And I just messed up there. So those are the lakes. Then you get to this little temple thing where there's stairs coming up on all four corners. And you come up to this room where you can come out here. I'm probably, something I'm going to add is I'm going to probably add little things of cover. There's like little, like I have right there, to provide a little bit of cover up here. And, you know, and shooting people up there, I mean, it's not impossible to get hits on people up there. You got some good line of sight things. Like I said, you could even go up there if you wanted, but then again, it's not something that is going to be illegal, but it is a bit risky because it kind of puts you in a tight spot, so to say. And that's pretty much it for this map. Like I said, I might add some bits of cover along the thing, kind of like how I did those. How I have these like that. I might do the same, but overall, it's pretty much done. I might make those changes, and the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm probably going to do the redstone. Well, yeah, probably do the redstone for the actual game, and then do the redstone for the starting thing, and it'll be ready to go. I think what I'm going to do is focus on elimination first, because that redstone isn't as nearly as complicated as TDM is going to be, because TDM I have to try and come up with a way to randomize, well, not necessarily randomize, but somewhat randomize the spawn points. So it's pseudo-random or somewhat random, where it's primarily just based on luck, like any deathmatch game. So that's it. Oh, and the other cool thing, I almost forgot to show you this. You can shoot right through these little windows. And these windows, all I did was, they're just 2 wide. They're, what, 2 by 3, I think? Yeah, it's 2 by 3. And then I just went and put stone stairs in the corner, like so. And it made like a nice little window right there that you can actually shoot through. So it provides a good bit of cover because just by the angle that they're shooting from here, it's actually kind of difficult to shoot arrows through. I did it there. Yeah. But you can, and you can actually walk through these too. Yeah, but it's somewhat difficult. It provides a nice bit of cover. And like I said, the only change I'm probably going to make to this map is the fact that I'm going to probably add a little bit of cover there to kind of match that, and then that's probably going to be it. Then I'm going to go on to redstone, and then once elimination and TDM are the redstones both done for that, I'm going to get some people together and test it out, and I may or may not make a video of that too. So that has been it. That's all the updates that I've made to Project Bob, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.